Democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for lunch. Liberty is a well-armed lamb contesting the vote. Benjamin Franklin. Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Margaret Mead.
The Constitution gives every American the inalienable right to make a fool of himself. John Ciardi. The Fourth Amendment wasn't written for people with nothing to hide, any more than the First Amendment was written for people with nothing to say. Dave Kruger.
Sloppy language leads to sloppy thought, and sloppy thought to sloppy legislative. Dick Cavett.
In my many years, I have come to a conclusion that one useless man is a shame, two is a law firm, and three or more is a Congress. John Adams, 2nd U.S. President.
Be peaceful, be courteous, obey the law, respect everyone. But if someone puts his hands on you, send him to the cemetery. Malcolm X.
In the executive branch, winning by a whisker is as good as winning in a landslide, but not so in the Senate. Lincoln Chafee. I believe the Equal Rights Amendment is a necessity of life for all citizens. The cabinet sometimes felt that I shouldn't be so outspoken. Betty Ford.
The judicial system is the most expensive machine ever invented for finding out what happened and what to do about it. Irving R. Kaufman. The idea that there aren't mistakes made constantly in the judicial system is too obvious even to need to mention. James Toback.
Judicial abuse occurs when judges substitute their own political views for the law. Lamar S. Smith.
The Romans were opposed to tyranny in any form, and the feature of government to which they gave the most thought was an elaborate system of checks and balances. Robert W. Walsh, Jr.
Bad officials are the ones elected by good citizens who do not vote. George G. Nathan.
First of all, there's no mention of political parties in the Constitution, so you begin American history with not only no political conventions, but also new parties. Michael Beschloss. The Electoral College was necessary when communications were poor, literacy was low, and voters lacked information about out-of-state figures, which is clearly no longer the case. Gene Green.